Hey viewers, and guess what? I'm on day 120 of NoFap, and that is amazing. I've made it 4 months without giving in to my addiction. I am super surprised. I never thought I could make it this far, especially, let's say, over a year ago. I never thought I would be able to make it this much, and I don't know, I just feel like this streak has made me much more stronger, or I feel like I've maybe learned a lot more, putting a lot of good information inside me and doing my research about like myself. And so this time I feel like this streak, I feel like it's pretty smooth sailing, and I'm pretty happy to see that. I feel like I'm definitely more in control of myself. But I do have to say, today and this past couple of days, I feel like I've gotten kind of distracted by the girls around me, I have to say. It's, of course, the thoughts that run in your head, and, I gotta stop saying, the space fillers. When you have those thoughts in your head, it gets really distracting, and you notice a lot of stuff and how your body reacts to those thoughts. Reminds me a lot of my anxiety, where my body reacts to a certain thought, but I've been trying to do less categorization and make all these thoughts are the same, instead of differentiate, oh, this is a fap thought, this is my intrusive thought. It's all the same, I said again. But so far the journey's has its highs and lows. There's been triggers, there's been some low points where my anxiety was at like a 10, but it pays off in the end, because at that high point you can actually decide to take advantage of those high emotions and that high functionality and take notes and begin to react and to learn from that point. I noticed that usually when I'm at the high point, I start to just get lazy and I don't really care. But I know that there's going to be another low, so I want to do as much as I can to prepare myself with the tools to prepare for that low. So it's like what I did with this streak. I didn't want to relapse again, so I built up that tool because I was super focused on trying to get a long streak. So I was like, I'm gonna build the tools I need, identify the triggers. So once you hit that low point, it boosts your confidence, but you gotta keep going when you get that high. I also want to add that just doing this journey has been super inspirational. There's been a lot of different YouTubers that have helped me, like especially Ajax Unchained. Super positive motivation. He is a guy that you gotta look up. I have Nostradamus. Very funny guy. Very relatable guy. He's on the NoFap journey also. There's also a lot more YouTubers that I watch. It's so cool. Every week there's a whole new set of NoFap videos that go up, with so many guys, as I've said before, speaking out about their mental health, speaking out about addiction, speaking out about improving themselves. Because all of us NoFap guys, we're going to be the strongest. We're going to be number one. We're going to be the highest people out there, again, I noticed that. We're going to be the most confident guys out there, because we know how to control ourselves. We know how our brains work. We know what's going on in here, while most of everyone else is so oblivious to it. They go around doing everything, and I've seen those tendencies. As I want to mention, especially on the NoFap journey, you want to be almost militant about your thoughts. You got to be like a dictator with your thoughts. You have to recognize what thoughts are coming in, and then keep focused on what you're doing. Because I notice a lot when I'm going about on my day, I notice that there's a lot of things that pull my attention away from what I'm doing, and it's a waste of energy. And so a lot of the energy that I want to put into something else gets wasted on distractions. So I've actually learned, I think I kind of understand the idea of sexual transmutation. The idea of putting your energy and focus from all these different sources. It could be anxiety, it could be with the sexual energy, it could be so many different sources of energy, fear, anger. Why not put it to something that's useful that you need to get done? So I noticed a lot that I've been so focused on things like, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on, and that's what I focus on. I don't focus on anything else. So I've definitely built up this level of focusedness that has helped me, and it's been very beneficial to getting work done, to achieving my goals, and to working closer to those goals. And also want to mention thing about goals is that no matter how long it's going to take, or you may think it's going to take, like you're not seeing progress, forget about that and just keep working on steps to get to that one goal. Because once you get those little steps going and going and going, you can see big change. Which I've noticed with, I'm in the environmental club at my school, and there's this food sharing cart. I want people to stop wasting food and throwing away their trash. And so I've been advertising, pick up your trash, do recycling. I've been picking up trash in front of other people because there's a lot of psychological research. When someone does something, someone else does something. It's like a pattern almost. And so I've also been decorating the cart. And these little things have made it so that people are actually using the cart. And it's probably all in my head, but I feel like there's less trash around. So the idea behind change and progress is you do it little by little, and that's when you can see real achievements going. And same with NoFap. You can also see if you make little if you do affirmations, you do meditation, yoga, you do quotes, journaling, you do all these little things, and you see a lot of progress. You can see a lot of change. You can see a lot of different things that you never would have thought you would have achieved at that moment in time. So you do little by little, and you actually get a lot of progress at the end. So I wanted to share out and do some shout outs from other channels so you guys can check it out. I'm sure you guys heard a lot of these good NoFap channels, but Flocka TV is another guy. He's really confident. He's a funny guy. I like him. Very suave. Midnight 30D does daily vlogs. He's there's also Albert On is really good. He has a whole bunch of videos spanning 2-3 years, but a lot of definitely sees progress throughout the years. It's cool to see that. You also have the Sacred Sexuality Project. He hasn't posted anything for a while, but he has some good advice, some good thorough explanations. Infinite Waters doesn't do NoFap. Or actually, he did do NoFap, but I never saw his videos for that. But he does a lot of good inspirational, a lot about the mind and a lot about finding that inner strength within you. That's very important. Of course, Mikos, another good guy. RMP and Kapachi, hilarious guy for NoFap. Was following his videos for a while. He was doing a lot, but really funny guy. Love watching his videos. Super relatable, and he's just hilarious. Hilarious guy. So check him out. Check out the Robert Sandoval channel. I've seen some of his videos. Another inspirational YouTuber. 365 Days of NoFap, hard mode now, but he's a funny guy, good to check out. NoFap Academy, which partners up the creator of NoFap with the Sacred Sexuality Project. I'm just checking through all my subscriptions. There's also, what else is there? Any other NoFap channels I have? I think the rest of the stuff is pretty much. Oh, that's some weird video. But there's a lot of good. With NoFap, you don't always have to look at NoFap channels. You can always look at TED Talks, which are amazing. The amount of philosophy, the amount of new thought that's brought in really opens your mind, and that actually really helps with the NoFap journey. Because NoFap journey is not all about the addiction. It's about finding the power within yourself, courage, self-confidence, balanced lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, giving back. So many different pillars pillars of character that you want to build within yourself to get successful. So this is day 120 of the NoFap challenge, or the NoFap journey actually, and I hope you guys are successful, and I'll check in probably before I get to the 5-month period, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you guys later.